Good morning. Good morning, says she, appearing all calm, as though she's been all calm all morning. Just checking. I'm sure we are in the Facebook group, but I'm just checking. There's a delay. There's a delay of a few seconds. There we go. We are there. Okay. This morning is going to be a bit shorter than normal. Going to have a sit down over there. And you are doing me a favor. Being here today, some of you know we have got the, I'm just checking everything's all right in the Zoom room. I think one of our, oh, that's all right. Yes, that's good. This morning, it is the Embodiment Unlimited Women's Rising event at 9 a.m. and I'm hosting it. So this is going to be short, and but I still decided to do it because apart from the fact that it's good to stick to and have routine with these things, this will bring me a sense of calm when I have a little sense of anxiety. So find a comfortable position and take a moment to land in your day, whatever that means. You do not have to sit how I sit. This is my position of choice with my fluffy socks on this July day. And notice the space that you're in, maybe what you can see. Naming objects, or even pick a color. How many objects can you see of that one color? White or blue, purple. Notice what you can hear. Checking. You might hear sounds in the distance, closer by. Notice what you can taste, smell. And then notice perhaps your feet on the ground or your body on a chair, the mat. And notice how you feel inside. Have a little scan. What are the signals that are flying towards your brain from the rest of your body? Acknowledge them. I see you. And then notice your breath. And then find some balance. So have a little rock back and forth into that space that you are in right now. Just side to side, back and forth, up and down, sort of expanding everything into your own space. Maybe bring some balance to the breath. And then find some softness through the gaze, owl eyes. I was reminded of owl eyes last night, being able to take in more. Softness through the jaw, softness through the shoulders, softness through the belly. And then add an audible exhale, should you choose. And then bring to mind someone who makes you smile, someone who makes you feel warm or safe, past or present, person or pet. You can have a little look in the Zoom room at other people, the power of that connection. Lovely. And then have a gentle shimmy. And notice what your body needs right now. Maybe taking some circles, as we did a couple of days ago or a few days ago, taking some circles at the wrists. And let them move into the arms and the shoulders. It's like your body is slowly waking up and there's a ripple through it. Maybe letting that move into the spine. No way is correct. No way is wrong. Add a little bit of stirring of the pot. If anybody can see you, they might think you're being a bit strange, and that doesn't matter. That's okay. Perhaps add in the legs. Take some circles at the feet. Maybe at the knees. You can't really take circles at the knees, but you know what I mean. Circles or side to side at the hips. Anything that your body needs. And let the breath bring expansion. So you might take the arms overhead, or you might just keep them on your chest. Inhaling and expanding. Exhaling and softening. Imagine like a flower speeded up that wakens with the sunshine and softens and sleeps with darkness. And one more. And back down. Now I'm going to come to standing. You can stay seated should you choose. And the reason I'm adding this in this morning is it's good to show you what I'm doing and why. And so you can come back to this practice if you need. So you, as I said, you're here for me this morning doing this. So have a little swing. We've done that before. I'll take the fluffy socks off now. There. I don't need them now. Have a little swing side to side. And if you're feeling at all like your nervous system is up, this can be helpful. If you're seated, you can have a little swing or a little rock side to side instead. So calibrating where you need it. Not too hard. Notice if you're wanting it to be stronger and why that might be. And then come to stillness. Again, tune in. Notice how your nervous system is talking to you. So bring in a little bit of shaking and tapping. Now, if you're seated and you don't really need to bring things down, you can be very gentle. If you need to bring things up, you can shake a bit more. And if you need to expend energy, so if you're full of a bit of sympathetic overload, you can have a good shake. You can shake it up. So this is how you're helping me. You can shake it down. You can add in a leg. You can add in the other leg. And then stop and feel the energy buzzing. And gently bring it down, maybe hand to heart, hand to belly. Remembering a bit of self-care, bit of self-kindness, bit of self-love. Knowing whatever's in your day ahead, you have got this. And if you're ever doing anything difficult, look for the faces that smile. You might move it into a full hug. Reach a little bit into our star pose, which is taking up space. And you, again, if you're seated, you don't have to. You can extend your energy out without actually opening your arms or sending your legs out. But you can, if you practice extending into space, you can send the energy out without doing it. I am strong and I am brave. And come back in. And maybe again. I am strong and I am brave. You are strong and you are brave. If that's uncomfortable, take your hands to your hips. It always reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. And none of us are doing brain surgery today that I know of in the Zoom room. But notice the embodiment of that, how that feels through the body. And then if you're standing, come back down to sitting or lean against a tree or lie in bed if you choose. And see how you can extend that same energy and embodiment sitting. Perhaps you lift a little taller. Perhaps your chin is a little higher. Your chest a little more open. I am strong and I am brave. I'm also with this group of women that I can see in the Zoom room. We are strong and we are brave when we need to be. We don't have to be like that all the time. And then soften. Nobody has to be strong and brave all of the time. So now just taking a few moments to sink into a few minutes of meditation. Letting your awareness move through each part of the body. As we've done before, perhaps you can imagine the breath reaching there, the breath reaching your toes, expanding, nourishing. The breath through your feet and ankles. The breath through your lower legs and knees. Breath through your thighs and hips. The breath through the pelvis, pelvic floor, the belly. Breath through the chest, heart, the lungs. Breath through your fingertips and hands. The breath through the whole of the arms. The breath through the neck and the head. Perhaps you can sense or imagine the whole body breathing, the whole body being nourished by the breath. I am strong and I am brave when I choose. Taking a deeper breath, deeper inhale. And imagine that full expansion through the body. And exhale. Wiggling fingers and toes, perhaps having a stretch out. Coming back to self-care in some way, either hand on heart, hand on belly, or take a hug. And knowing that we're all together walking through the rest of this day. Okay, that is short and sweet this morning. I'm going to turn off the live stream. We'll be back as usual on Friday for a longer practice at 8:30. I'll just check in with the Zoom room. And that's if I can work out how to stop the live stream.